Structural engineering is an area where there is just amazing change going on. Firstly, the pressures on structural engineers driven by green building rating schemes, building regulations and innovation in materials available to them mean that they have to cope with very rapid change in every aspect of their activity.
This building's actually called the Science and Engineering Centre. It was built here at QUT in this precinct to be a focal point at this end of the campus. We had a very big team of people working on the project and lots of consultants, and one of that consultant groups was focusing specifically on energy assessment and efficiencies. Sustainability is a big part of what we do. Energy efficiency is just so important to sustainability. There's a number of factors that lead to the decision to create a 5-star Green Star building. One of the biggest is to put our money where our mouth is and basically create something that we are proud of, that is in line with good sustainable practices, and then be able to show that to our students, to the community, to the world.
With this building there wasn't such a great opportunity to look at the orientation, but there was a lot of work that went into looking at how we could design the facade to maximise energy efficiency and reduce heat loads. On the whole, it was looking at the 4 different facades and seeing how we could treat them differently and try and come up with a design that was suitable for the certain orientation and reduce the heat load of the building that way. We did a lot of energy modelling and daylight modelling, and so we worked with the mechanical engineers and the architects and did a series of shading models and daylight models and came up with a design that maximised the daylight. So by focusing on the facade and reducing the amount of heat load on the entire building, we managed to reduce the size of the mechanical system quite substantially and also reduce the amount of lighting that was needed throughout the day.
So part of the design of the building was to obviously take in the heat loads from the facade of the building. The glass facade was a big consideration in obviously the thermal impact on the air-conditioned spaces, and we needed to take into account the design of that. The university had actually specified some very high quality glass, and it actually had some really good results as far as the energy efficiency of the building. In a traditional building in the Brisbane CBD, for a university or commercial office space, about 50% of the energy consumption is air conditioning. In this particular building, it's down around 30%, but overall the consumption of this building is much less than was originally forecast and much less than normal Australian standard design.
Energy efficiency from a structural engineer's perspective comes in 2 parts. Yes, there's the embodied energy and there's the ongoing or recurring energy. The initial construction energy is most of the energy that goes into structures, and so the role of the structural engineer is to get their structures right the first time so that they minimise the whole of life energy use, the whole of life cost associated with that structure.